Hi, I'm Ed Alexander, business attorney and founder with Alexander Abramson. You've probably seen the news coverage recently that actor Luke Perry died at the young age of 52 from a massive stroke. Forbes recently reported that Matthew Perry, actually took some good steps and developed an estate plan. He had approximately $10 million estate, and even at 52 had actually taken the steps necessary to protect his family. So this and another situation that I recently encountered got me thinking about the issue for business owners in particular. And so the other situation occurred where a business owner he was relatively young as well. He was 56, and he came down with a chronic and ultimately fatal disease. He had a very specialized business and was quite good at what he did. The unfortunate part was that he never set in place any arrangement for somebody to take over that business and left the stock of that business to his wife. Now, his wife had no capability to run that business. She'd never run a business before. She was never involved in the business, and she didn't have the expertise that the husband had. And so as a result, the business started to deteriorate quite quickly. And it's really unfortunate that ultimately that business died. I think there's some lessons here that really have to be taken to heart to most business owners. The reality is there are three ways that you, as a business owner, can deal with death. The first is you can obviously allow your heirs and loved ones to become owners of that business. The second one is you can enter a buy-sell arrangement, and I'll describe what that is in a minute, where another person, maybe it's your partner, maybe it's a competitor, comes in and actually buys your practice. And then, of course, the third way, and probably the least beneficial way, is you can actually liquidate the practice or business itself. So if you're choosing the first way, and that is to pass the stock on to your heirs, the thing to remember here is that you've got to train your heirs to operate that business. It's so easy for a small business, the value of a small business, to evaporate at the time that the owner just leaves. Typically, there's goodwill, there's a bunch of other things that just frankly just disappear at the time that the owner dies. Really, the best method to deal with this, to make sure that your family receives the value of the business that you've created, is to enter what's known as a buy-sell agreement. Under a buy-sell agreement, you and another party, maybe your partner, maybe a competitor, have an agreement between you where one agrees to buy out the other on the death of either of them. So you would buy out the competitor if the competitor died, or vice versa, your competitor would buy you. Same thing with your partners. Typically, these are supported by insurance, but they can be set up in different means. Now, the least beneficial is to turn around and liquidate the business. And oftentimes, this becomes the default proceeding. And so we talk pretty extensively about buyouts on death and things of that nature in our partnership video series, which you can click below. If you have questions about setting up a buy-sell arrangement or doing some estate planning as a business owner, feel free to give us a call. We'd love to talk to you, and we can kind of walk you through those steps of really setting up something that's going to protect your family. Thanks for watching.